What's going on YouTube? My name is Diesel and today we're back. An American Truck Simulator, baby. It's our podcast. We do it every single Monday where I sit down, I have a chat with you about different games that are coming out, some news about games that are coming out, and things that are coming to the channel, and maybe some personal stuff. It's all depending on what we get into. As you can see, we've changed from the Optimus Prime skin livery to our Philadelphia Eagles, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly. Listen, I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm not. I'm from the Philadelphia area-ish, ask roundabouts. We got ourselves a lot of fans that are around here. And there's two teams that are apparently the most hated teams in the entire league. The New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. But you know what? I hope my friends who are Eagles fans get their Super Bowl wins so I can stop hearing them complain. I just let them win. Let's let them win one championship so that way I can see the city of Philadelphia burn in celebration and manly tears. Alright, let's see if I can turn left out of here. What do you say there, buddy? Going for it. We're going for it. I'm sure I'm going to catch a heap of junk from people that are like, hey man, New England, ain't that Tom Brady, greatest of all time. They're going to get ya. I get that. I understand that. But, you know, I'm hoping that the Eagles pull it off. Backup quarterback and all. Just so I don't have to hear anybody cry and complain. Boston, if, you know, New England area, if they lose, they got so many championships, you know? Boston's like title town between the Bruins, the Celtics, like the Red Sox, gross, and then the New England Patriots, baby. Y'all got yours, man. Y'all got yours. Now, of course, if they do win another championship, you gotta like, is Tom Brady the greatest of all time? I don't know, but definitely the greatest champion. Can't deny it. 5 Super Bowls now, 6 Super Bowls possibly. Shoot. Well, let's hop into some of the game talks, game chatter. There's a new update for Scrap Mechanic. If you haven't checked it out, by all means, go ahead and check it out if you want to, I suppose. I've got a new tile editor along with Stunt Tracks. Now, I tweeted out to Axelot Games and to the Scrap Mechanic devs saying, like, hey, no reason to actually try and make a game. I guess we need Stunt Tracks because Trailmakers is going to be coming out on Steam Early Access on the 31st, this Wednesday. And their whole spiel is stunt tracks and things that you can actually play in the game with your boys. It's gonna be a tweet turn. It's gonna be tweet. We got some chemicals in the back here. We gotta watch ourselves. Gotta watch ourselves. Now, I've been highly critical of Scrap Mechanic, mostly because I mean that's how my channel got started when all the subscribers and getting a little bit bigger than my 4,000 subscribers when I started about a year and a half ago doing Scrap Mechanic. So I feel like I got a little vested interest in it. I'd like to see an actual game of it. I think everybody, including other YouTubers, would like to see a survival mode or some sort of game that's within the game. Axelot Games also purchased Raft, which is pretty on par with Scrap Mechanic because Raft doesn't really have too much of a game mechanic other than just surviving and building more panels and making sure a shark doesn't eat you. So I think Axelot really, when it comes to games that are creative without having an actual point, there we go. Have a creative game where you can build things but not really have a reason to do it. Axelot's king. Alright, we're going. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Oh, I thank you there, truck. I was going to go anyway. But it is kind of odd how Scrap Mechanic comes out with a Stunt Tracks update the weekend right before Trailmakers comes out. I'm like, I'll see what you do here, Axelot. It could be something that's in the works. That's just my opinion. I haven't really kept up too much on Scrap Mechanic other than seeing some updates and just seeing some development, some dev talk, some dev chats, and things like that. Haven't really been too hot into it because without an actual game, I really could care less, to be honest with you. I know that there are a lot of YouTubers that are making decent videos with big views. But it seems to get it gets boring. It's boring. It's already boring. It's been boring for over a year. It's like it's a shame that YouTubers have to come up with ideas to create new videos for something that's not a game. And I just thought the Stunt Track update was kind of a little like, hey, Trailmakers is coming out. We need stunt tracks, and they threw that together. I'm like, well, hey man, are you guys working on, like, I don't know, enemies for fun? Like, to actually have a reason to build? Hmm? Hmm? Can you pull it off? I think they can. I think they will. It's just, when will that update come? When will survival come? Nobody knows. Probably like your 2030, as my man Komodo Gaming says. So, Trailmakers, like I said, it comes out the 31st. I'm looking forward to it. We'll do a couple videos on that. Maybe get into some multiplayer. What's going on, couple? How you doing there? Eagles, baby! It's like we got to keep an eye on that truck. Eagles fan? It's probably running people off the road. I might. I just might. But Trailmakers comes out on the 31st, and we'll check it out, see what the actual game modes are, and hop into some multiplayer if need be. Speaking about multiplayer, probably one of the best games that has come out, and it was just in a closed beta. It's actually open until the 31st, so I'll be doing a couple more videos on it as well. But Sea of Thieves, the beta came out. If you watch my channel, you see all the videos. Please, link is in the description down below. Check out those vids. It's been a long time since you actually get a game where you play it and you love it and you really enjoy playing it and you wish people would watch it. Now, on YouTube, it's not doing so hot when it comes to views on YouTube, mostly because it's really doing well on Twitch. Twitch is kind of a platform where you can watch AAA titles. If you ever notice at YouTube, a lot of the bigger games that get a lot of bigger views are all like indie titles. These tiny little early access development stages, super low key, but yet kind of have something that could be a little bit bigger. If you've ever noticed all the big games like Tabs, I mean, Scrap Mechanic, straight up indie game. Hello Neighbor. All of these are early access indie games, little tiny titles that no one really thought were going to be all of that crazy, but yet hit huge on YouTube with millions of views from different YouTubers. Just channels have grown from 1,000 subscribers to over 500,000 subscribers just with these two games of Tabs and Hello Neighbor in less than a year. So if you notice that YouTube does a lot of indie games, and that's really the bread and butter of the YouTube market. AAA titles don't really do all that hot. If you've ever noticed, seeing anything that has like Call of Duty, or there's a very few select people that do those videos that get huge views. Mostly because they can't really do anything different, because it's the gameplay is a little bit repetitive, especially like Call of Duty. You shoot, die, repeat, shoot, die, repeat. Fortnite does really well with it. But AAA titles usually are a Twitch streaming game, and Sea of Thieves showed huge numbers over the on the Twitch platform. Twitch.tv was showing 200,000 viewers consistently all weekend long for Sea of Thieves. And I was watching a couple live streams, and it was super fun, especially with everyone dressed like pirates, and they're living out their fantasies, because that's what's awesome about it. If you ever thought about doing like Pirates of the Caribbean, you're like, man, that would be so awesome to sail the 7 seas and get scurvy. You know what I mean? No, I do not. I don't want to get scurvy. I don't want to get scurvy. I get it. But it definitely gives you the vibe of, I'm a pirate on a ship. You have to do everything from navigating to hello plane. Hello plane. Sorry, like a dog looking at a squirrel. But you gotta raise the anchor, you gotta move the sails, you gotta know what you're doing a little bit. And just playing the single player mode and playing a little bit of multiplayer mode, it really gives you the feels, man. I enjoyed every single second of it. No one watched it on YouTube on my channel, but that's fine. Not a whole lot of people will watch those kind of titles on anybody's channel, including bigger YouTubers that you would expect those kind of views from, you know? But when it does come out on March the 20th, I will be getting my hands on it. It will be on the channel, and it's going to be something that's happening on my channel a bunch, because it's a lot of fun to play. And we'll try to do some multiplayer along with getting people in the Discord. If anyone who's a Patreon supporter will automatically hop on in. But also, when we get our platform up, I'm still moving into my joint, Got my green screen just put up here, so we're going to be doing some testing this weekend, this week actually, doing live streams and doing consistent live streams and getting that down. And Sea of Thieves is definitely going to be one of those titles, along with, I forget, it eludes me. I had bullet points here, and I'm looking while I'm driving, man. I'm texting while driving. It's no bueno. Anthem, when Anthem comes out. But Anthem got delayed, it seems like. Possible that Anthem is getting delayed until 2019, which is a bummer, man. It's a real bummer. It was slated to have a late fall release right before Christmas time. It scares the ever-living crap out of me every time. Can I get a different notification? Jesus. Scurry, man. It scared me. Alright, let's hop into the way station here. But yeah, man, I was super bummed out when I saw that Anthem was getting delayed. Now, it is a BioWare, so I guess it's to understand that they've been having a lot of problems. A lot of problems. But when it does come out, I mean, the game looks fantastic. It looks spectacular. Go ahead. Am I good? Thank you, Inspector. Loser. Hey, man, I'm just doing my job. I know. Yeah, I know. But Sea of Thieves was such an enjoyable experience. Even when I was getting ganked by giant galleons while I was playing single player, it was still super fun because it did give you, like, you were a pirate on the high seas. It gave you the immersion, it gave you the feels, and I can't wait to see the actual full release. Because the closed beta didn't have any sea monsters. I saw a bunch of YouTube videos where they're like, we're searching for the Kraken. Keep searching, bitch. It ain't there. There's no Kraken in the beta. Stop giving you the... It's all about the clickbait, you know what I mean? We're looking for the Kraken. There's no Kraken in the game. You know there's no Kraken in the game. You are fully aware there's no Kraken in the game. Stop. But it's fine. It's fine. You do you, baby. You do you. But I had such a good time with it that it's one of those things where even though it's... You know it's going to do poorly on YouTube, it's just too much fun, and I live out the experience of being a pirate. It's a straight-up pirate simulator, baby. I love it. So, it's definitely going to be on the channel. It's going to be on channel in full effect, y'all, when it comes out in March 20th. So, we have to wait 2 months. Aw. We have to wait 2 months. Aw. Speaking about waiting, probably even longer than 2 months, is the game Farmers Dynasty. You may see that I haven't been playing it on my channel. Not because I don't want to play it, but because it's been removed from Steam. The game developers got sued and are dealing with a lawsuit of a DMCA of having a creative title. Seems like someone thinks... Whoa there, buddy. Hey, man. Alright, I'll get over. I'll get over. You're right. I'm in the driving lane. I should be in the driving lane. You're right. But yeah, so Farmers Dynasty got removed from Steam because it's being sued for creative content stealing. So that someone is claiming that Farmers Dynasty developers have stolen their idea for the game and prematurely released it. Now, Farmers Dynasty is like $26 game on Steam. It's pretty rough when it comes to the actual cash you got to throw down for something that's in such early development. But at the same time, if this reigns true, then Farmers Dynasty is something that was stolen by somebody, and I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a fan. Not a big fan. I'm not a fan at all. People have their creativity stolen, so that's why I haven't been playing it. You may see other YouTubers play it. That's all on them. We got the people like Grace Still Plays and Daggerman that are still playing the game, but there's no updates that are going to be coming. There's nothing new that's going to be coming to the game. There's nothing on the horizon right now as far as what can come from Farmers Dynasty due to this lawsuit. So there's no real point in trying to make it make any new videos on it until the whole lawsuit gets settled. And I hope they get it all weeded out. Farmers Dynasty, it's an interesting game. It is. It has like a mixture of a farming simulator meets a little Skyrim with some quests, and you can get married, and the marriage part about it is really rough to try and figure out because you have to every single day go over, say hi to a lady. You have to earn money. like you got to get a bunch of cash, you got to get a bunch of social points, you have to get a bunch of things together first, and then you have to spend months, years, wooing a fair lass. And then you have to go into a time machine and travel back to when that word wooing was actually used. But the reason why I stopped playing Farmers Dynasty was because there was no updates that I knew were going to be coming on the horizon, and the fact that they got yanked off of Steam for trying to steal. It seems like the DMC is pretty wild, man. Someone thinks that they stole their idea, so we'll see how that plays out. Fingers crossed, you know. More Farmers Dynasty, the better. But at the same time, I hope they didn't steal it. If they did steal it, shame on you. How dare you? But yeah, that's the reason why you don't see it on my channel. It's not because I don't want to play it. It's because nothing new is coming up on the horizon, and they may have stolen the game. So that's not cool. It's no bueno. So no more Farmers Dynasty on my channel until they figure it out. Get your crap together. Get your crap together, Farmers Dynasty. Figure out your stuff. You can let all those other guys play something that may be stolen. You know what I mean? I'll let that fall on them. They'll probably get thousands and thousands of views, and I don't care. I don't care. I do not. New game called Monster Hunter's World has come out, and it's another kind of I've played a couple of the Monster Hunter games. I've also played things like Dauntless. This is mostly on the Diesel DPS channel, and I've been thinking about hopping into some Monster Hunter's World and rolling on the main channel. I'm not quite sure though. I don't think it is going to do all that hot on YouTube. Once again, it's another streaming title. Because you can play it, it's really hard to make episodes on games like that because every single episode is going to be 45 minutes, and then you have to try and cut it down and try to make it entertaining. It's a little bit of a struggle, but at the same time, I've been checking out a bunch of live streams from my boy Wanderbots. It's a wonderful streamer on Twitch, and then he releases the videos on YouTube, and it's I enjoy it. It has that very Final Fantasy 14 like MMO style Japanese flavor, if you will. And plus you have companions that are kitty cats. I mean, how can you go wrong? How can you go wrong? And I enjoyed Dauntless a lot, but the problem was that Dauntless had a lot of issues when it comes to being buggy, and monsters were also kind of phasing in and out, and then you'd have a hard time hopping into servers. And their DLC just came out, and I have not checked it out because the player base is kind of low. But right now, the Monster Hunter World is only on the PS4 or PS4 Pro. The PC version got delayed to like late July, late August. Thinking about picking it up for the PS4 and hopping in and hanging out. There could be players at like little groups up to like I think 10. You have 10 players at the same time killing the same monster. That's craziness. It's pure craziness. Plus, I like the whole fact of having different armor sets after things that you kill. You can actually make leather armor and different kinds of weapons with the certain beasts that you not just tame but moida. I think that's fantastic. I think that's nice. Not like nice that you have to kill something to get it, but I mean, it's in the game. That's what the game's about. Kill stuff. Make armor from his hide. It's wunderbar. We are 5 hours and 8 minutes away. My goodness. My goodness. These chemicals. They gotta get where they gotta get going to. You know what I mean? No, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Now, as far as channel update, status the channel. Well, since Sea of Thieves came out, I've just been kind of rolling hard in the paint on Sea of Thieves, and oh my god. What is going on here? Why are we stopped? What's the problem here? Why are we stopped? Alright. Are we good? What are you waiting for, buddy? Huh? What are you waiting for? Oh, poor guy. Broke down. As far as status of the channel, since Sea of Thieves came out, kind of put a halt on everything that I've been playing, mostly because, well, Farmers Dynasty got DMCA'd, and the Car Mechanic Simulator has not put out the DLC just yet. And they never really give you an idea. It's just like, hey, this is going to be released this month. Oh, okay, so you got to check the you got to check the status of it every single day to see if it got released or not, because you have no idea. They usually release stuff on Thursdays for some reason. I don't know why, but the Pagani DLC is supposed to come out by the end of this month. So hopefully everything goes the way that it's supposed to. And we got ourselves a little Pagani DLC, so we'll have some more cars. But there's also more mods and things like that that people have created. And I want to check it out. But yeah, the new year's been a little slow. A little slow for views. A little slow for cash. People are bummed out because YouTube has changed their policy for YouTubers getting monetization. I get where the younger YouTubers are going. I was there at one point. Being paid for something and then not reaching that certain threshold in order to get monetized. I get it. I know. I understand what your frustration is coming from. I get it. I've been there. We also, I've also sided on a little bit of YouTube, not because I'm a shill or anything like that, but with all the recent things of like Adpocalypse and Adpocalypse 2.0 and Adpocalypse 3.0, this is a very. It used to be like the Wild West. Hey man, you got a YouTube account, you can make money off a video. Well, people abuse that, so YouTube has to try and hop in and do something about it. Now, as far as the demonetization goes, I still get every single one of my videos that I upload gets demonetized after about 12 to 18 hours. Every single one of my videos gets demonetized around 12. Oh, got an accident. Got a little accident. Hope everyone's okay, sir. But every one of my videos after about 12 to 18 hours gets demonetized. I've asked to have Team YouTube hop in and like review my channel so that I can stop getting demonetized. I don't swear in any of my videos. At the worst, you may hear me say ass or bish, and or a couple of dick jokes here and there. More innuendo than anything, but very, very harmless. Doesn't matter. Still get the yellow monetization, and got one on Saturday in the Sea of Thieves More Plunder video, because it was actually called More Booty, and they flagged it immediately. But the second that I removed booty and put in More Plunder, monetization went green. But I have a feeling that there's a lot of YouTubers that saw that DMC, not DMCA, I'm still on Farmers Dynasty, that saw the new partner program, all the rules and guidelines, and they're like, screw this, I'm going to Twitch. Hey man, that's all on you. You do it. Listen, again, you do what's best for you. But you have to understand all the problems that were going along with YouTube, where people were uploading videos and awful content that was just getting passed by and putting ads on it, and people were making tons of money on it. I myself, when it comes to clones, there was a time for like a 6-month stretch that 2 times a month I would have to put a copyright strike on. Basically, I'd have to kill channels, because all they were doing was taking my content and then uploading it on their channel. They didn't take out the words, they didn't put any music behind it. It was just straight up my video, and I had to go in and launch copyright claims on every single guy, every single video that was mine. And there were a bunch of other YouTubers that were on the on these certain channels as well as my videos. So there was things like that where people can just rip other people's videos and upload them for a certain time and get paid for it, like they were getting money off of other people's content, until they got copyright striked, and then they would just hop on and do it again. So this is a way to combat that. But people have been jumping ship over to Twitch from YouTube. It's interesting to try and watch them and see what the transition's almost like, because YouTube is very much more different than Twitch. YouTube is way different than Twitch. To being a YouTuber, because I can sit here and I can do my little video. I take the footage, I hop it into a editing bay, and sit there for about a good half an hour to an hour, edit some stuff, throw it together, make a thumbnail, and boom, you get yourself a video. With live streaming, you have to play, you have to read chat, you have to be entertaining, you also have to have all these little things on the screen that are almost like clickbait, but they're not clickbait, but they are, with bits and all the different chat things that pop up, and subscriber notifications and follower notifications and tips and all kinds of doodads that you see on Twitch streamers' boards. But I enjoy the Twitch platform. I have no problem. I'm gonna be doing live streams. It's not gonna be on YouTube though, because YouTube, when you do when you launch a live stream, it'll get good views. But if it doesn't get good views, it actually throws you worse into the algorithm, because no one's watching that specific live stream for over 2 hours of content, and you only had 300 people that watched it, and it's like, hey man, it's not doing too hot according to YouTube standards. Like, how dare you? How dare you? I noticed that my character right here is getting a little sleepy-eyed. That's no good. Let's try and get up a notch. Let's turn 211 and break off the dial. Got 3 hours and 29 minutes to try and get it to the end. But yeah, as far as views and things like that, there are a couple of different simulator games that are coming out, as well as Trailmakers coming out. This Wednesday, we'll do a couple of videos on that. Lots of things from Playway. I have a Kickstarter that's going to be sending me a new kind of simulator where you are an ace over the Pacific. Not the ace over the Pacific. It's like Aces over the Pacific, but it's over Britain. And it's called like 303. Jesus. Another way station? Whoa. That sun just got weird. The sky just got different. How many way stations do I have to weigh in at? Like, how many times we gotta do this? I'm tired over here. I'm getting tired. But it's like a mixture of car mechanic simulator mixed with... Oh, I can I was told I could bypass this station. Oh. Oh. Scares the ever-living crap out of me every single time. It's like a car mechanic simulator meets Aces over the Pacific, but it's in Britain, so it's Aces over Britain. And now I gotta try and get back on this highway. But it looks pretty wild. You're a fighter pilot. World War II fighter pilot. I should have went there. I should have went there. Come on. Come on, Mustang. I'm with you. Alright. You're a fighter pilot, and you get in these dog fights, and then at the end, if you live, you have to bring the pilot, you have to bring the plane back, obviously. You're gonna land it. But then, you bring the plane back, and you can do repairs on it. And it has that same kind of spin around mechanic, kind of like Train Mechanic Simulator along with Car Mechanic Simulator, where you can take apart the pieces and then add different kinds of guns in there. You can fix bullet wounds and bullet holes, aka speed holes. And it looks super interesting. That's in Kickstarter right now. I'm supposed to be getting a key for it. Supposed to. But there's a lot of different simulators that are coming out in the next 6 months, between now and June. We got Junkyard Simulator, which is getting high praise. It looks like another thing that could be laggy. It's a Playway game, folks. It's produced by Playway, or published by Playway. So we shall see. Other than that, man, it is what it is. Just sitting down, waiting. See a couple new games pop up here and there. Sea of Thieves is going to actually end on Wednesday, and then after Wednesday, that's when it's the last time you'll see Sea of Thieves until it returns on March 20th. I can't wait for it. There was a big problem that was happening with Sea of Thieves as well, because people were who pre-ordered it on the Microsoft Store. When they hopped into the Sea of Thieves beta, it would say, "You're too early. This game doesn't come out for 2 months." But like, hey man, we pre-purchased this for the beta. You should be able to play this. And for an entire day, the first day of the beta, if you had purchased the game, pre-ordered it on the Microsoft Store, you could not get in. But if you bought that game for pre-order anywhere else, like Amazon.com, which is how I got into the pre-order, even the beta launch, like the founders were having trouble getting in, and they were getting the servers like, you're too early error. But all I had to do was hop on Amazon. You buy the game on Amazon, they give you a code, a game key. You plant that game key in, and boom, you're in. Just like that. Microsoft always has a tendency of releasing their games on their Microsoft Store, and there's a problem with it. Like Forza Horizon 3, when it first came out, I had Windows 10, but I wasn't able to actually download the game and play it. Like, I couldn't play the game. I was like, what is going on? I had to do some research on the Googles, and I found out that I had to upgrade my Windows 10 to the Anniversary Edition. It wasn't stated at all in the game, like, hey man, you need the Anniversary Edition in order to play this. So I had to spend at least another 2 hours updating my my operating system just to play Forza Horizon 3, and then after that, I was in like Flint. Everything was good. Everything was good golden. It's crazy how Microsoft games, it seems like when they release them on the store, you can't get them on Steam, it has to be on the Microsoft Store. Every single time I try to get something off the Microsoft Store, it screws up somehow, shape, or form. Nothing ever works properly. I don't get it. It's like, hey guys, what are you doing? What are you doing? Coming up on 2 hours here. It's gonna be good. We do have to speed this up here a little bit. I'm getting tired. I'm getting sleepy. Getting sleepified. Hey Mustang, what's going on? Very cool. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for the different games that are going to be coming out. A little bit of news for everybody. A little bit of update on why games haven't been played on my channel. Not because I don't want to play them. It's because they have some problems with them. As far as Scrap Mechanic, I'm telling you, man, like I give them a lot of crap, mostly because like Scrap Mechanic is one of those games. Like when Minecraft first came out, it had just like a basic survival mode, and then they entered into creative mode where you can build things. I just hope that Scrap Mechanic doesn't go the way of Besiege, where they kind of just gave up on the whole single player aspect of making a story and creating a game out of it, and then they just went full creative mode, stopped caring about its survival. I don't want that to happen for Scrap Mechanic. I really hope that there's a game aspect to it, but still, 2 years after development, if you want to try and play with your buddies, play with your friends on Scrap Mechanic, you have a hard time with frame rate issues and lag, and just, it's a mess. It's truly, truly a mess. So hopefully it pans out. Hopefully we get to see some sort of survival mode. Oh, and I'm yawning. I'm yawning. We got an hour. We got some driving to do. Stay up, man. Take some trucker meth real quick, baby. Gotta stay up. Give us some coffee, man. Gotta speed up. Of course, I'm stuck in traffic. 3-lane traffic. Can't pass anybody. But as far as personal things between me, I had a show on Friday night. I do stand-up comedy and things like that. And oh, come on, buddy, pass me in the right-hand lane. Let's go. I did a comedy show in this Spirits place. Well, not like it's a haunted. It's not haunted. It's a place that, it's a bar that only serves liquor. I was like, well, this is gonna be a problem. Then the owner was there and he was showing me around, giving me a little mini tour of all the different places where they were creating their whiskey. The whiskey and all the malts and things. I don't know. He was telling me about this beer barrel aged whiskey that they make, and I'm spinning it around in my glass, and I was like, this is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a real problem. This is gonna be a real problem. Because it was delicious. It was too good. Too good. And when I say too good, I mean it was spinning. You know how you get a little glass of whiskey and you kind of spin it around. Has a lone ice cube in there. It was nice and it was fancy. I was spinning around. It looked visually, it looked like whiskey. Uh-oh. We're super tired. We're super tired. Gotta take a nap. We're only 30 minutes away. We got this though. We got this though. Don't fall asleep yet on me. Don't die on me. Don't die on me, man. But the consistency was like Robitussin. It had a thickness to it. And then you drink it and you're like, oh, this is so good yet so bad for me. And Saturday when I woke up, woo, the pain. The pain. Pain was real. Had a headache all day. Can't drink like I used to. Can't do it. Can't do it. I try. Believe me. I try. But I always kick myself. Slow down. There we go. Ooh. Oh, copper almost got us. That copper almost got us. Alright, here. You should find a parking space to rest. We are here. Oh God. That sign's OP. That's an OP sign. That sign is wicked OP. But yeah, Friday was awesome. Had a great show. People came, they laughed. It was a sold out crowd, but when I say sold out, it only held like 70. There's a bar that could only hold 70 people, but still packed. Everyone was there to laugh. Everyone had a good time. That's all that matters. That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters. Let me know in the comment section down below because we are reaching our destination. You can put your questions on. I will do my best to answer them in our Monday morning podcast. The comment section down below is the easiest way that you can go and get me your questions so I can answer them here on the podcast. Also, if you hop into the Discord link is in the description down below. By all means, hop on in, say hi. There's different things for Car Mechanic Simulator. There's liveries, there's all kinds of fun stuff, doodads and whatnots, and hand-me-downs. Follow me on Twitter at DieselDesigns YT, and you can ask me those questions there. I would love to see them. I am about to die. I'm about to die. I'm not going to worry about parking it. What about here? Nah, I'm too tired. Let's just confirm it. Good work. Damage penalty. There's no damage. Nothing got damaged. You guys didn't have your trailer damaged. Shoot. Well, let's check out the world map here. Where is the closest place I can go for a sleep? All the way over here. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. We also need gas too. There's gas right there too. Alright. Alrighty. But folks, that's gonna be your episode for today. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. You tired. You're a little sleepy. You're like a little baby. You just need to have your sleeps. But everyone, that's gonna be our episode today. If you enjoyed this video, by all means hit that like button. Helps out my channel ever so much more than you know. And if you like it a whole lot, go ahead, hit subscribe. New videos coming out every single day, every single week. I want to thank you all for checking out the Monday Morning On the Road Again podcast, where we give you a couple game updates, things that are coming to the channel, things that to keep our eyes out for. And I'm just turning. I don't care if anybody's coming or not, man. We need our rest. We need sleeps. And like I said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, things that you would like to have me answer, by all means, in the comment section down below, leave a question, or in the Discord, there's a Q&A chat. Follow me on Twitter, and I will do my best to answer your questions and make you a part of the show. Sound good? Good. 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 What is going on in front of me? You know what? It's best not to ask too many questions. Sometimes you don't need to know the answers. But folks, everyone, have a great day, afternoon, evening, a good night. Peace out, like, shout, y'all, and I will check you out right here again. American Truck Simulator, baby, on the Road Again podcast, Monday mornings, right here on my channel. Next time.